What's up, folks? This is Kyle Thomas from Exhorter, and you're watching Aftershocks TV.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You're full of shit. Yeah, anyway.
Right.
Enough of that. All right, let's go to the next one here. All right, I think we got about two more left.
Take your time. I'm here.
Yeah, we got two, I think. I think it was like 10. I'm like, I didn't, there's two of them we'll do next time. That's 10's too much. All right. Oh, this one. Oh, man. All right. So now, of course, we cannot do a whole bunch of segments of Aftershocks without talking about the band that just keeps on giving of drama and bullshit over and over and over. And I'm sure our listeners are like, God, again, you're talking about this band. Yes, we are, because it just never ends. I mean, we have to.
Right.
This we have to do. I'm sorry. So, yes, we've got another Fear Factory segment for everyone. Woo! I know. It's getting old, but they're the gift that keeps on giving.
Sure.
All right. So, what's new in the world of Fear Factory? Well, all right. So now Fear Factory has announced that they will be embarking on a tour that will play in full and celebrate the band's most notable album, and which to me is still my favorite metal album of all time. It's probably why I'm talking about it too here. 2015, 1995. Jeez, man. Oof, I wish it was. 1995's Demanufacture. That's right. 2025 marks the 30th anniversary of the game-changing record. Okay. Now, why would I be opposed for a band to play in full their best, and the most notable album of all time in full? Well, maybe it's because they've already fucking done that.
Yeah, well,
they did it 10 years ago.
Was it this lineup, though?
Well, that's the thing, right? Here it is. I mean, they did it 10 years ago with the original singer.
Yeah.
Now we've got to do it again because we got to show the world that Milo is just as good. Actually not good. He's better right now than Burton is.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. They did it 10 years ago. Now here's the thing, dude. I mean, we see this all the time with bands doing these out, and I think I love it. I love when bands do the whole album tour thing. You know what I mean? The classic albums. But they did it already. I've never seen one other band do this twice.
Yeah, not go back to the well.
No, this
Why
is the
not do
first
Obsolete? Band. That was huge.
Again, this is. I mean, all right, man. I mean, what else? I guess what else can we say that hasn't been said already about Dino as a de facto band leader? Is he? I want to know. I mean, who's managing this band? Is it him?
I think it's him.
I think it's him.
I think he handles everything.
And that's the problem. That's why the bands go with it.
It's either him or Campos. It might be Campos because there's always that Static X tie.
Yeah, but he's not managing Fear. I mean, there's no. I guarantee it's Dino. He's got to be the one that's doing everything.
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head, but
I mean, like I said, I haven't read anything. He hasn't explained why, but I can already. I know he's going to say, "Well, we wanted to do it now since we have Milo and he can hit all those high notes that Burton couldn't do 10 years ago." You know, it's going to be something along those lines. But this has gotten so bad and embarrassing, man. I mean, every time. I mean, and I don't want to keep. We do this all the time. I'm shitting on Dino left and right, but it's hard not to. I mean, he is so desperate right now to get these fans on board with Milo. And to like him and to be like, look, he can replace Burton. He's fine. It's not going to fucking happen. Again, he's so desperate to have a clone.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 years ago, that Static X tour, what did he have? He had him out there, like right here. Same haircut as Burton from the 90s. Same way he stood on stage on top of the, the speakers. I mean, what is the purpose of what this guy's doing, dude?
Yeah. How about the new music?
There is none.
2 fucking years ago.
2 years ago, he promised it. Nothing. Now, here's the thing. I think this is and I want to get your opinion on this, all right?
Yeah.
Why is he doing this? Now, he knows people, I think, because this is, if there's ever been a desperation move I've ever seen, this is it. I thought the other moves were desperation. Nothing beats this. He knows people up until they're not buying Milo as a replacement. The Burton, does that happen? Because why? We haven't heard new music yet, dude.
Yeah.
You got to get new music out there if you want people to buy into them, right?
Well, that's it. I mean, that's why do I care about a replacement singer? Why do I care about a karaoke singer?
Exactly.
And until I hear something that's his, he's a karaoke singer.
Absolutely.
You know.
I mean, I think. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's why. That's why. Dude, when he announced Milo, there was a lot of buzz.
Lot.
And that's gone.
It's gone.
It's,
He wrote it.
And
He
I
wrote
mean,
it.
we even talked to Dino, and we're not the enemy
No.
by any means. We want it to be good, but
Totally.
whatever he's doing, last year was supposed to be we were going to get one song, or first 2 years ago, we were going to get a re-recorded song.
Yes.
With Milo, so that we could hear what he sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get that, and they went right to a tour. So our first taste was from a fucking shitty cell phone, which that's never a good taste.
I know it's not.
That's never a good taste.
Blabbermouth cell phone video?
Yeah.
No, not good.
So then it was, well, we're going to put one song out. We're going to work on one song, a new song. It is now February, a year and a half later, and we still don't have that song.
No, it's 2.5 years later.
Is
It's
it that
3
long?
years
Is it
since
three?
Milo has been in the band for 3 years, dude.
Well,
Not one song.
How much longer do you think he's going to stick?
That's what I'm waiting. I mean, I don't know what he's. I mean, I get. Look, I get it, right? This is one of his favorite bands growing up. He got hired to play, sing for them. I get it. You're gonna go back home to Italy, and you're just gonna, you'll be back to just obscurity. But yeah, listen, take whatever you're getting. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell the guy what to do, But my thing, that's exactly my thought, though. When is he gonna say, "All right, man, what the fuck's going on? This is embarrassing," and it could actually be. I'm gonna say it won't be detrimental to the guy's career. It can only help him after he, goes on his own way. But there's got to be a point where he's just like, "What the fuck are we doing, man?"
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't get it,
dude. It's like, look, here's the thing. I think Dino just didn't realize how difficult it was going to be to replace Burton. I think he really thought, well, he's lost it live. I mean, look, the guy's in his 50s. Yes, he cannot sing and hit those notes. Nobody can.
Yeah.
All right. That happens all the time. But still, people would rather see that version than see a karaoke singer, like you said. And like you said, and what is he doing? He's taking the one timeless thing in this band's career that's most endearing to the fans, which is that album. Okay, and you're doing it a second time. Like I said, now if they didn't do it ever before, and if he did that, okay, I could understand. You need to gin up some buzz and excitement. Let's go out and play it on. Let people see. Look, he can do a good job singing the songs. You've already showed that when you played these songs live. People have said, "Yeah, he does a great job. He really does a decent job." With Burton's vocals. Okay, that's already been determined.
Sure.
Now the next step is no music. It's common sense, dude. It's not like. This isn't rocket science, man. It doesn't take some great manager to go out there and tell you how to do this shit.
No, it doesn't. But Dino walks to his own, his own path. It's I don't get what they're doing in it. As a fan, it's annoying. As a fan, It is super annoying because I love Burton. Burton always was my favorite guy in the band. Always was.
Absolutely.
And that being said, I would still support this if I heard even a decent song come out of him. Yeah. One decent song.
One.
One.
That's it. We don't even have one song out. Not even decent. Just not even a song.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is
3 years.
And really, I want to go even further than 3 years because when did that album come out?
That came out about 4 years ago.
And,
that's what I'm saying.
But we knew then that there was not going to be anything behind it. We knew that it was a lame duck album. So we've been waiting almost 5 years for the next step.
And what did he do after that album came out? There was one other thing that came out. A remix version. Like they've done with every other fucking album in the 90s. This isn't the 90s, man.
Yeah.
You can't put together some techno remix thing like you did back in the day. Even back then, not many people cared about it.
Nobody liked those in the day.
I had them.
I wasted my 15 on Demanufacture and whatever, but I never listened to them ever.
No, I mean, Demanufacture, it had a song or two they did remix. It was okay. I mean, it was more of just a feel good thing, for an album that was fucking great. You know what I mean? But you're using the same formula Years later. Now, look, let's just look at the history of bands, right? Look, when AC/DC replaced Bon Scott with Brian Johnson, did he go out there and sing Bon Scott tunes for 3 years before they released
No.
Back in Black? Did Alice in Chains have William Duvall do that for fucking them for Dirt? This guy has made one stupid movie after the other. It's not even funny, man.
Yeah.
I mean, no new music in 3 years. Listen, you do what every other band does when they replace their singer. Get them in the studio, just put out an album. That's it. Say, hey guys, listen, might not be a thing. It's not going to be. It's Fear Factory 2.0, Mach 2, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Burton, but I got a guy here that could sing those old songs pretty damn good. But we're a different band now with this guy, and that's it. Have a different band. Don't try to just mimic what you've been doing, dude. It's stupid.
Or if you're going to mimic it, you still got to give us that. Give us a re-recorded Linchpin, or with a different vocal. That's not what I want.
Not what I want, but we'll take.
But I'll take that to know what the guy sounds like, and then when he comes through my town, I might be like, all right, well, I did like that Linchpin version. I might go see this.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a mess.
It's just the brand, the fan base. It's shrinking, and it's doing something like this. I mean, does he really think? I mean, I went to that 20-year anniversary one. I went up here in San Francisco. They played.
Right.
Play with Soilwork, and it was great.
I'm sure.
And that's all but I don't want to see that again. I'm not going to see that again. I'm not going to. I don't care how good.
You're sure not going to see it again with 3 of the 4 guys not being the guys from the band.
Absolutely. You know, and the one guy who was the only consistent on all the records was Burton, not even Dino.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's just like it feels like.
Late.
I know. It's too late. All right. How about this is the last time I try to beat the damn dead horse because he keeps trying to breathe and I have to fucking beat him because this is stupid. Oh, man, dude. It's just, I really hope this is the last fucking Fear Factory thing we have to talk about, but I'm sure it's not.
It won't be.
It won't be. It feels like every time we do one of these, we got something to say. At least the last one, it was just more about Burton and you know the way he's doing his things. But Dino, man, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I listen. You're a nice guy. We've interviewed you, and I met you. And you're a really nice guy, and you seem like a cool dude. And I think you're a great guitarist. But man, I don't know. You really need to get someone to help you out with these decision makings, man. I'm pulling for you. I'm not against you.
Hire an agent.
Something to tell you and listen to them. Because what you're doing is not going to work. It's not working, as you see. Why continue to do something over and over when you know it's not working? It's dumb. But hey, we wish him well. And like I said, I hope that's the last I got to talk about that. But I'm sure it won't be.
I'm sure it won't be either.
I had an interest in music always.
It's always kind of been around me some way, shape, or form.
5 minutes sitting on a drum set, man, change your life.
This is the same black guitar that Marty McFly plays in Back to the Future.
I love the feeling I get in front of the freaking full stack here, just the vibration, there's something to it.
I'm lucky because I do have a little bit of a tap into the Fu Manchu lore, into the Nebula lore.
In order to keep things going, you kind of have to like start playing the game a little bit, you know, like the business game.
Everybody has to get through a day-to-day, and how do you exist and how do you get by?
As far as getting people to commit to bands, it's tough to keep a lot together these days, for sure.
Still sleeping on people's floor, that's still a reality.
Probably also playing with some of the best people I've ever played with. The creative juices don't stop. It just keeps going.
For me, it's just finding a balance of how much time I'm spending with my family versus how much time I'm spending working.
It's this validation that what you're doing actually has merit.
Obviously, we're a little long in the tooth, and we've been doing this for a minute, and now we can kind of do what we want. We don't need a record company. I'll do it myself. I'll do it the way I want to.
Just always be cool. Just be respectful. Those are your people. They're connecting to you on some level, even if they don't look like you.
It's got to happen, you know, or else I'll go crazy. Go crazy one way or another, you know. I might as well, you know, not go crazy if I can play music.
Maybe one day I'll have a Porsche, but you know, until that day, I'll drive a Chevy.
There you go.
All right.